Going. Welcome to Creations by Karen, and today we are going to make a tulip wreath, similar to the one that's in the middle of that wreath that I have hanging at the back. I got all the tulips at Michael's. They came in bunches. Oh, of course, I don't have one here. I'll show you. I have a whole bucket full. So they come like this. This is what the bunch looks like. And these were regularly $5.99. I got them 2 for $1. Good morning, Charlene. Good morning, Sabrina. Yeah, I got these for 2 for $1. And so I'm just going to dissect them because that's what I do. All right, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. You're going to need some aviation snips, which I incurred an injury with my aviation snips. As you can see, I have a morning Mars, a Band-Aid on my thumb because these are very sharp. I'm just letting you know. So be careful when you're using them. Good morning, Judy. Pair of needle nose pliers, pair of good scissors. You're going to need a Unique in the Creek ring board. Okay, so this is different. I've used round boards. This is a ring board, and I got this at Unique in the Creek. It's uniqueinthecreek.com if you want to order anything. They have all sorts of stuff, mesh, ring boards, vinyl stuff. It's like crazy. Yep, ring board. Like Mr. Rogers. Does anybody remember Mr. Rogers? Morning, Katie. Anybody remember Mr. Rogers? And he looked through his magic thing, and he always had his head up. Sorry. And what I've done is I've preloaded my ring board with zip ties, and I use 6-inch zip ties, and I can get these at Unique in the Creek as well. I know, right? Everybody knows. Everybody remembers Mr. Rogers. You're showing your age on that one. So I've preloaded all my zip ties into my ring board just to save some time. And I have my bucket of tulips, right? So this takes 9 bunches of these tulips. I know, it's great. 9 bunches of tulips. And so I'm going to keep all the greenery that's on here. So what I did is I just took all of them and I kind of pushed all this stuff to the top. And then I just took my aviation snips. And I just clipped them off at about an inch down from there, like this. Okay, so that's what I'm left with. I'll do it again. Cut them off. Yes, Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Like that, okay? So that's how those work. And I will say with the Michael's ones, good morning, Crystal. Good morning, everyone. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stalks. I'm going to call them stalks on each bunch that you get. Now, I got some with only 7. Good morning, Fort. I only got 7, so be cognizant when you're buying them that you get the appropriate number. And these will pop off, so you just have to be kind of gentle with them. But we're going to go forward, and I'm going to show you how to make this. Good morning, Hemi. Good morning, Mr. Rogers. I know, right? Crazy. You're aging yourself, Gabe. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a Chanel stem as a hanger on this, because we got to have a hanger on it, because it's got to hang up. Good morning, Bonnie Joe. So somebody asked me if you could use this as a table center. Sure. Yeah, you can use it as a table center. Absolutely. You can do whatever you want. So just feed it in through the front. Right? So you make sure it's kind of in the center. And just twist it around the back 3 times. Or maybe 4. And you just want to clip a bit of this off, not a whole lot, because I want to feed it through that hole again. Because you're not going to see this, guys. It's going to be tucked in amongst the tulips. Lexi's at the window, checking things out. I have to go and clean up the dog poop from my lawn this morning. I don't have a dog. I'm going to be watching those people that walk their dogs on my street, making sure they pick up their dog droppings. I took a walk around my yard and I saw that all and it was irritating. Okay, so anyways, let's move forward. So you're going to take, one of these has just greenery, and then another one has kind of just these long green things. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Debbie. You need to pick up your wreath, my friend. Yeah, these long green things. And I'm going to put two bunches together. One with no long green thing, and one with just the leaves. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. And then I'm just going to tuck it. You know, it doesn't matter where you start here. And you just want to tuck it down just to the base of the first tulip. And you zip it closed. Like this. Don't worry about this stuff down here. I might clip it off if I think I need to, which I'll do it for this one because it's looking like it's a little long. Good morning, Kathy. How are you? Mary. Very irritating when you don't have a dog. Truly, Mary. Truly irritating when you don't have a dog and you see dog poop on your lawn. Okay. So for each one of these tie wraps, I'm going to put a tulip with the green spiky things in it. See how this tulip is kind of going this way? I'm going to put it on the outside, so I'm going to turn it so it just goes to the inside. So this is how this works, guys. You just lay your tulip down, your little bunch of tulip down, and you just take your needle nose pliers, snug up the zip tie, and clip it off. And you're going to do that, we're going to do that all the way around. So we can have, oh look, we're having trouble playing this video. Can you guys see me? Give me a thumbs up if you can see me. Because this is telling me I can't. I don't understand it. Whatever. Give me a thumbs up if you can, if I'm like on stall. If you can see me, just give me a thumbs up. So I'll keep going. Otherwise, oh, we're good. Okay, super. Okay, see how this one only has 2 tulips where most of them have 3? Don't understand that? I sent a letter to Michael's. Just because I thought, you know, it's crazy. For the amount of money that you're paying for these tulips, you want to make sure that you get what you pay for. And that's why I said, when you're picking them up, I mean, they're really hard to get now, guys. I had an order for purple. I couldn't get any more. And I couldn't even get any from Michaels.com. They're sold out. Sold out of the purple. Anyways, let me see if I can fix this. I'm glad. Thank you very much, Dave. Thank you, thank you. Let's see what's happening. I can see you, but... oh, dear. Let's go back. Just try to key everybody up here. We'll try this again. Sometimes they don't understand. I have to wait for my computer to reboot. I saw you started to comment, Katie. And I'll get back to it in a second. Okay, so see how this is kind of going in? I'm going to make sure it's facing the inside because I'm putting this on an outside tie wrap. So I'm going to place this down and just tie wrap it in place. So this doesn't take very long to put all these in using a Unique in the Creek board. I've seen people do it on just a wire wreath form. I wouldn't do that. Okay, let me see if I can pull this back up again. Okay, let's see. Sorry about this, guys. I don't understand. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I think I got me back. Whoops. Sorry. Okay. I think I got myself back. See how these are sticking up? That's okay. I'm going to fix them. Oh, I don't want to talk. I know talking. Okay. I can see, but there's been a couple of pauses. Maybe that's what happened for her. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, keep going. Let's keep going. So I've got my one with no long spiky things and one with 2 with spiky things. Irritating, but that's all right. We'll make it work. And sometimes as I'm just dissecting these, the tulips will pop off. Good. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Okay, so big announcement. Remember, I posted a thing. There's a big announcement. Well, you know what next week is? Next week is my 1-year anniversary of doing Facebook tutorial live. 1 year I've been doing this for you people. And it started out that I did it because people were bored out of their coconut during the first COVID wave. And somebody had talked me into it. So I thought, oh, fine, I can probably do that. I don't know. But anyways, it's a year later. Still doing it. Still doing it. You guys still show up every Sunday morning to watch my shenanigans. And I appreciate it. Because if you didn't, I wouldn't do it. Fantastic. I know, 1 year, Chantal. 1 year of doing this. Crazy. So, do you remember what your first tutorial was that you watched? Tell me what it was. Tell me what the first tutorial you watched. Because I know some of you have been here since the very beginning. Sharon. Nancy. Good morning, Jackie. So tell me what your first tutorial was that you watched that I did on my Facebook page. Let me know. So I've decided, just because I'm very appreciative of all you guys coming on and being here. Sunflower. Yeah, I remember that. Sunflower. Tell me what your first tutorial was that you watched. That was like at the very beginning. We're so glad. Thanks, Jerry. So, to show my appreciation for everybody, next week, I've had people ask me about this, and I swore I wouldn't do it. But I'm going to make a Sarah flower. Oh my God. And I'm only doing it because it's my 1 year anniversary, and you guys asked. But I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I don't know if you can see it. I've got it hanging up. Because I did another one to show you guys. That's a Sarah flower there. So it's got like petals on the outside and the inside of a rose in the inside. You can't, oh, Halloween, awesome. That's awesome, guys. Yeah. So I'm going to make that Sarah flower, and somebody's going to win it. Oops. I guess that's not smart. I'm going to make it, and I'm going to give it away. And there's going to be multiple giveaways next week. But you have to be here with me to celebrate my 1 year anniversary. You have to be on my live with me next Sunday in order to win things. So I'm going to post all the things that I'm going to give away. Good morning, Fran. Thank you. So I'm going to give away a sunflower bee. Good morning, Karen. Great name. And I'm going to give away the Sarah flower that I'm going to make on the tutorial. And I might make it in a different color, but the person that wins it can pick whatever color they want. I can't remember what my first tutorial was back when you, my friend, told me about you. Oh, that's nice. Watch you because it's great to be connected you last week. Aw. Oh, nice, Dave. Nice. Thank you. That's very nice. You know, I appreciate everybody coming on. Because honestly, if you didn't, I wouldn't do it. But you know what? It got us through. Kind of and it's getting us through, I guess. Just started watching you last week on Unique in the Creek VIP group. And thank you, Crystal. Thank you. So if you win and you're not from my area, I will ship it to you. I'll cough up the shipping for you guys. See how this looks a little wonky because it's going off to one side. I'm just going to turn it. So we're just going to keep going around here. And honestly, I will use all of these tulips. Because I've seen people use just one. It doesn't look very good. Two. Good morning, Marianne. Two looks pretty good. I like it, and I use 8 will fill it, and then I buy the extra one in case I only have stems with 2 instead of 3, because that does happen. And then I fill in spots that look a little barren. You might have a chance. Yup. You might have a chance, Karen. I'll send it to the States. I'll send it anywhere. Jackie, I'll even send it to you in the UK. And thinking about the UK, I saw somewhere online, Jackie, that you can get wreath supplies in the UK. I'll try to think of the name of it and let you know. See, I've gone down again. I don't know why. I can't remember the name of it, Jackie, but I will try to find it for you, and I'll let you know. Lexi's got something she's playing with, and I can hear it. I love your tulip wreath. Thanks, you guys. Oh, nice. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that's great. Okay, I gotta reboot us because I don't know what's wrong with this. If you guys can still see me, thanks. Just hang in there. I'll get your comments up in a sec. Let's see. Let's see. Can't remember the name of that, Jackie, the name of that place, but I saw it on, can't remember, I was looking for something, and it took me to this place if you go to where can I buy mesh in the UK, it should show you where to get it. Check that, Jackie, to see if you can pull that up. That would be great. Yeah. Okay. Got me again. I don't know. Oh, and I'm talking again. Oh, my God. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. I was thinking about you, Jackie. So keep going around. Yep. Just keep going around. And these are really easy to make once you get the hang of it. First one wasn't so easy. Whatever. Just like everything, the first one's never easy. Like the Sarah flower I made. Oh man. Now I am definitely gonna have all the mesh cut and probably all the petals made because it takes a while to make it, but it's awesome. And yeah, they are beautiful. Why do they call it a Sarah flower? Because the lady that came up with it, her name was Sarah, apparently. You make it look all so easy. Well, Ange, I try to make it easy for you. I make it so you guys can do it. That's why I do this, right? So you can do it. Let's see. Right. Yes, I did get my hair, so I can see comments that you guys can't see, because if people have got their Facebook as private, I can see comments and you can't. Anyway, the question was, where do you get your hair cut? So I have this great stylist. Her name is Jamie. And I go to her salon. It's Sabri Salon on Oxford Street. You can call there and just ask for Jamie. What did I do with my needle nose pliers. What have I done with them? Here's another pair. I've been going to her for years, and it's more of a social hour for me. I just go and sit and chat, and she does whatever she wants. And I don't think I've ever left there not happy with it. I don't know. I've never seen a wreath I have never seen mesh wreath. Where did you buy it? I'm not sure what you mean, Karen. Oh, this wreath board? So this is from Unique in the Creek. If you go to uniqueinthecreek.com, you can get all sorts of stuff there. You can get mesh, you can get wreath boards, you can get tie wraps, you can get almost everything to make a wreath in there. And right now, I can tell you that getting a wire wreath frame, unless you'll go to Michael's and pay like $5 for it, you can't get them at the dollar stores. Now you can get small, like 6-inch ones, but you can't get like the 14-inch ones, which is the size that I like to use. At the dollar store right now, because I guess they come from China and there's a bit of an issue there, apparently. Because I did ask. So go to Unique in the Creek, because I tell you, after working with these Unique in the Creek boards, I don't know how many just regular wreath frames I'll use. There we go. Thanks, Alina. Thanks, Anna. That's awesome. So there it is. She put it on there. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. That's great. Yeah. And if you have any questions, you can ask questions and they can help you out. They're awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yep. So, they now have Deco Mesh at Michael's. It's not the best. But you can get it there, but it's not the best mesh. The better mesh is at Unique in the Creek. Yeah, it's a little bit expensive. The poly burlap that I'm using mostly for my flowers now. But you pay for what you get for. You pay what you get for when it comes to mesh. So I think poly burlap mesh is the best mesh to use for flowers. And then Deco Mesh is fine for just like regular mesh, just regular Deco Mesh. You can just get regular Deco Mesh at Michael's and it's fine. But for flowers, I think poly burlap is the best one. Okay? Thanks, Julia. I thought of you when I made it, my friend, because it's pink. Julia's a pink girl. So before you tighten up your tie wrap, make sure that you have your tulips facing the right way. See how they're all going the same direction? Look, I've gone back down again. I don't understand what's going on. See, it's all going in the same direction. And see how some of these are sticking up? I'll fix them. Don't you worry. So once again, this thing has gone down on me. I don't understand. I don't know, maybe it's my computer. Thanks, Bonnie. Good morning. Late to the party, Bonnie. Late to the party, my friend. Okay. I gotta try this again. I don't know why it does this. So when I can't see your comments, it irritates me. So that's why I'm pulling this back up. So here we go again. I'll just hit that, wait for it to boot up again. Keep going. Keep going, putting my petals in. the tulips. So once again, see how these tulips go this way? You always want to turn it so it's facing in. And then if you're putting it on the outside, you have them facing in again. And it just stops them from looking funky. Alright? I have my glue gun put on. That's awesome. Okay, once again, just going to pull you guys back up here. Oh, painful. Okay. Okay, so I think I'll give a tulip wreath away next week too. Next week is going to be a big giveaway week. But you have to come on, you have to say hi, and you have to hang around. Because I'm going to do them sort of, like at certain times during the tutorial. I'm going to, whenever I get frustrated making the Sarah flower, I'll say something and and then people can win wreaths. So I think maybe there's going to be five wreaths going to be given away that day on my first anniversary. Doing lives for you guys. Oh, I need a spiky one here. Yeah. Alright, just stick them in. It is pretty. Whoop. I have to clean my craft room before Julia comes tomorrow. My first tutorial was of the angel wing one. Oh, yeah, that one's doing the best on my YouTube channel. So if you are watching, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, do you think you could do that? Because that way I can keep going doing this, right? Because doing this every week is not cheap. But I do it for you guys. So if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Hit the notification button so every time I come on YouTube doing a tutorial, you can find out when that's happening. Yeah, that angel wing one is very, very popular, I guess, with all this COVID stuff. Alright, getting down to the last two. So, this is my last two. So, this is the beginning part. So, all I'm going to do is stuff it in here. Right down to where the first tulip is. And I'm going to snug it up. Just want to make sure that you don't have anything caught in it. Clip it off. So there is some, I call them dead spaces, and that's what the extra tulip package or set you got is for. Fill it up with the extra stuff. Okay? Alright, so this is my last one going in. Like I said, we've only been doing this for 30 minutes and this part's finished. Now I did do some with a bow on it, but I really like it without the bow because it just stands alone and it looks awesome. Okay, so this is where we're at, guys. Where's my hanger? Here it is. So far this is where we're at. But I'm going to use extra petals to fill in gaps on here. So, these are kind of my extra petals that I have. And I have my wreath hanger. And but first, I think what I'll do first, before I do that part, I'm going to go and look at the outside pieces. So I have my hot glue, like this. And I'm just going to take pieces off and just fit them in. So this one that always is the tallest and longest, I can clip that off. And then I can just put some hot glue on this part, like my wreaths, etc., without bows, better than with. Yeah, it's cool. It's totally your call on whether you want to put a bow on it or not. I don't know. Some people like bows. Some people don't. It's whatever floats your boat, I guess. Okay, so I'm doing the outside gaps first, and I just go around and look at it. If there are tulips that are kind of hanging out a bit, I just put a little bit of hot glue on them and just hold them down a second so they kind of lay in the right direction. So I want everything to kind of lay in the right direction. See how this one's sticking up? I'm just going to put a little hot glue and just tuck it down a little bit. Yeah, I know. Okay. So go around. Okay, so I need something there because it's a dead space. So I'm just going to clip this one off, and I'll use these ones here just to fill in the inside. I know. I'm almost out of my Gorilla Glue. I might have to go for a trip to Walmart today to get some Gorilla Glue. Best place to buy Gorilla Glue is Walmart. It's cheapest there. They do have it at Michael's, but too expensive. And I like how that greenery is just kind of pointing up randomly. So there's a spot here. Take these off. I agree, no bow. Yep, it's whatever you guys like, right? So whenever you're making anything, doing a craft, you just make it the way you want it. Just make it unique to you. It's key. All right. Stick that in. Look at all these bunches. I'll put it over here. So around we go at the top. And then I'll do more fill in the center. So here's a blank space. I think I might need 3. So this is kind of at the beginning. So I think I'll put all 3 in here. Use your judge. My way is to get you to make it. Yeah. All right. I can do that, Bonnie Joe. Yeah. So I've had a lot of people ask me how I'm enjoying my retirement. I'm busier now than I ever was when I was working full time. Unique in the Creek should give you a discount for all the advertising you're doing. I purchase enough from Unique in the Creek that I have loyalty, like a loyalty thing now. Yeah, I don't get anything for promoting them. I'm just promoting what I like, right? How much do you sell this wreath? This wreath, I think is $60. And I don't know if the Ann's on here, but I made a red one. I'll show you what it looks like. So I don't like red. I don't like tulips particularly. Retirement is awesome. I'm busier now. I'm making more. I have more stuff to make. I guess because it's spring. I'm gonna tack these down a little bit so they're not sticking up. I'm still working 2 days a week for a bit. Hopefully by September I'll be retired. That would be awesome. Okay, so just going to spin around and have a look at the base. Maybe one in here would work. Just stick it in. by the hanger. Maybe one in here. Maybe I have to tack those down a little bit. They're kind of going stray. So if you're using Gorilla Glue, this is easy to do. This one looks like it needs a tack. There we go. All right, I think I'll put this one in here. And I like to use all of them. It took you 7 months to slow down? Yeah. Well, I think for me, my crafts have kept me busy, getting caught up and making stuff. Okay, so I think that's good. So I'm gonna, this is what we look like, guys, right now. Okay? Yeah, the pink is really pretty. So I'm gonna hang this up, and I'm just gonna look at it. Sort of from the side. You guys can see it. Alright, so this looks good. This looks good. So anywhere I think I see I have all these left. This is from my 9. So I just take all these off. You love it? Good. It's Wendy from Thunder Bay. Hi, Wendy. Hope you're not leaving your house, Wendy. Scares me that you live in Thunder Bay. Do you offer group classes? Yes. So, yes, Elizabeth, I do. So I'm going to be doing a workshop on April the 10th on that sunflower bee that I did. I'm going to post it. The problem is everything is kind of iffy with COVID, right? So the last thing I want to do is, so you just stick it where you think you need something, a fill, is to book a workshop and then have to cancel it because of COVID. You do not need a special glue gun. Looked like you needed one on the right top about 2 o'clock. Yeah, I'm going to go around, Mary, and just fill them in. Definitely here, because there's like, if you can see the board, you need to put a tulip. So I have all these tulips are the ones that I'm going to be using for fill. You do not need a special glue gun for Gorilla Glue. Just, I mean, Gorilla Glue comes in big glue sticks and small ones. Which I need a glue stick. At 10:30. I have to run out. As soon as I'm done here, Debbie, I'm going to hang it on my back door for you, okay? Are you good with that? You don't look old enough to retire, Karen. Well, I am. I am old enough to retire, Jackie. That's hanging down. I don't like it. I'm going to cut it off. So, because when I worked at the hospital, hi Denise, and I had the hospital pension. Once you hit 40 years working at the hospital and contributing to the pension, you don't get paid anymore on your pension after 40 years, right? So April would have been 40 years for me working at the hospital. I know, I was 15. No, I wasn't. So it's hard to justify. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my job. I love my job. Freedom 55. I know, a little bit longer than that. I'm not going to give away my age. Not going to happen. But I can tell you I'm older than 55. How's that? So you got glue strands. It's okay. Well, there's one. I need one there. Hi, Jordana. It's nice to see you, my friend. So we're putting all these in. They're pretty, right? I need one there. I can see if you can see the holes through this. You need to stick a tulip in there. So just go ahead and stick it in. I can see I need one there. And I always save a few because whenever I make a wreath for myself, I always hang it up in my living room and I sit and I look at it and decide if I like it and if it needs something. So there's where we're at. I'm looking here. I think one here. Some of us know how old you are. Yes, you do. We all went to so I have people on this page that I went to high school with and lived in the same village. I lived in a village. And I will pay them not to say anything about what I did as a teenager because I was not the golden child as a child, let me tell you. I used to tell Kurt when he was growing up, I would say, you can't do anything that I already haven't done and did better, and it was almost legal. That's when they pulled you over and took your beer out of the car and told you to go home. Do you remember that, Angela and Nancy? The town cop. Pull us over and take our beer. Sharon, in your Magnum, driving around like mad women in your Magnum. Pretty sure I met you at Brownies. Brownies. I didn't do well in Brownies. I'm kind of one of those people that doesn't follow directions well. Brownies. Really, Ange? Brownies. Wow. Yep. That was a long time ago, my friend. Okay. Well, you guys, I think we're done. So, I've unplugged my glue gun. You guys are funny. Okay. So here's what we have. We have a tulip wreath happening here. A pink tulip wreath. Right? I'm going to give this away next Saturday. Or next Sunday. On my anniversary. You loved your Magnum. Yeah, I liked your Firebird too. Sharon always had great cars. Yep. Great cars for touring around in. Getting in trouble. Lots of shenanigans back then, Sharon. I think you and Nancy and myself and Angela, once all this COVID stuff is over, we can get together and we can talk about the good times. I like to call them my hallucinogenic years, the 70s. Okay, guys, that's it for today. That's it. That's what we made. And thanks very much for stopping in and saying hi today and amusing me on a Sunday morning. If you're watching this on YouTube, Make sure you like and subscribe so you can get a dose of this every Sunday morning. And until then, guys, have a great Sunday. Get out there. It's supposed to be beautiful outside. Don't rake your yard, apparently. Have a great Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you. There will not be a $10 Tuesday because I have to make crafts. Anyways, I'll see you guys next Sunday on my first anniversary of doing tutorials. And I look forward to seeing everybody then. Until then, love you all. Have a great one, guys. Bye.